What's going on, family? I'm going to give you a Bitcoin crash alert. Maybe not a crash. Okay, I'm just going to give you an update on Bitcoin's price projection, where we expect price to go now, because the market has gone lower. It exceeded our first buy zone, came close to our second buy zone, and then that's when the market began to go higher in Bitcoin. So is it really going to be in a crash? It doesn't look like it. In fact, it looks like the market wants to go up in Bitcoin. So let me break this down for you in just a couple of minutes. If you guys appreciate my videos and my content, join me, hit the like button, and also subscribe for more of this wonderful, simplistic, understanding content. Now, the last price prediction we did for Bitcoin was back here on August the 29th, 2024. I was like, hey, look, everyone, the price in Bitcoin doesn't look bullish right now. We're going to anticipate the market to go down. And look what happened to the price action in Bitcoin right here on September the 6th was the low. Following our price prediction, the market exceeded this buy zone, so we can really get rid of that because the buyers didn't show up there. But this area is still applicable. So on the low of September the 6th, okay, that's around 11.83% right there. So hopefully you was able to grab some of this profit out of the market in Bitcoin, because like I said earlier in the video, it looks like the market wants to go up. So let me break this down to you now. So let's start out with looking at Bitcoin on a 3-day chart. You guys can see that this particular cryptocurrency is trading in a massive trading channel. I mean, we have the resistance area around $72,000 and support around $52,000. So that's a $20,000 gap area between the sellers and the buyers. Now, even though this may not be a Bitcoin crash alert, this definitely is not a Bitcoin breakout alert neither. I wanted to show you that let's see if Bitcoin is going to get rejected on this trend right here. Okay. If Bitcoin's price, I'm just going to give you a heads up now, because I don't want none of us to be surprised if this happens. Okay. If Bitcoin gets rejected on this downtrend line, then that kind of confirms who is controlling the price. So like, let's say the buyers begin to move the market up here in Bitcoin, and it gets rejected on the sell zone. It hits this, it hits this downtrend line, and then the market completely craters. And that gives us the confirmation that the sellers are in control. Period. Okay. So even though we can test and see that the market here in Bitcoin is finding buyers, okay, we got people wanting to buy the cryptocurrency right around here. This is where they say, look, Bitcoin is cheap. Every time it comes around 55 bands, I'm up in here trying to buy as much of this Bitcoin as I possibly can, because the market stops from there and it begins to go up. What's so hard about that, right? But look at Bitcoin on the weekly chart. Did you see what happened last week? Right here. We got that push to go up bar, meaning that buyers are controlling price in this zone. So I think Bitcoin wants to go up, but I'm going to be reserved and conservative in how high I think that's going to go. I mean, we already got a sell zone up there around $64,000. Could we see the market in Bitcoin hit that? It's possible. Could we see it go higher than that? It's possible. But what we can see is that the market buyers down this area is actually controlling price. Bitcoin on the 2 weeks. Here it is on the 3, 5. Here it is on the 5-day chart. Okay. Someone came and sold some of their Bitcoin right there. Somebody didn't want to hold on to their Bitcoin. Look at that on the 4-day. Here it is on the 3. Okay, so this 3-day bar right now that is being formed, it looks like a probable precursor of strength, meaning in the next 3 days, I want to see the market Bitcoin break up, break out, go higher. Here it is on the 2. Okay. And here it is on the 7-hour chart. So what do you guys think about this on the 7-hour? Notice this right here, that Bitcoin should have went lower, should have went down, but instead of it going down, it went up. So again, I'm just showing you instances on different varying time frames that the market here in Bitcoin is still bullish. Okay, so we are going to play in anticipation of higher prices in the market in Bitcoin. What I'm doing right now is just creating a sell zone. Okay, this is where the sellers came into the market in Bitcoin back on the 29th of August. And that's why it got rejected here on the 13th of September. So that's a problem for us. Now, let me show you this. Okay, so now we got our first target, which is going to be either at the low, which is only a 2% move higher. That's it. I really want us to get out the way if Bitcoin is not going to go higher than $60,600. If that's going to be the top, let's take that 2% and move on. Or let's hit at the high of that sell zone, which is only 3.25. Again, I told you I was going to be reserved. I told you I was going to be conservative. I'm not going to be drastically bullish yet. That's our second target, 61,239 in that area. My third target's up there around 64,000. Okay. So we just chip off a little bit here, chip off a little bit there, and leave the rest on to hit that $64,000 point. And that's about it. Okay, so I'm finished. You guys are up next. Let me look at this on the 3 months real quick to see. Okay, so it's still kind of mixed. It looked like the cryptocurrency space is hitting a moment of stability, a range to where the market is complicit in trading within certain areas. Once that becomes unbalanced, that's when the market would either break down or break out. And it looks as if the market is preparing for that particular type of move. Maybe in the ending of 2024, beginning of 2025, we might get that drastic move higher or lower in Bitcoin. So that's what I'm telling you guys now, to keep it locked in here, because we'll keep our eyes open as to what the price action is reflected on the charts. Because again, if anything changes, we'll definitely be in position to try to capitalize off of that move with our price prediction. So I'm done. You guys are up next. Give me your thoughts. Give me your prediction for Bitcoin. Where do you think the price is headed? Make sure you maintain profit, and as always, trade different.